Oh, good afternoon, dear General Advisor, dear Chairperson, and everybody. Welcome to the recitation lecture of BPI Features. Today, we're going to continue to study the content relating to Mr. Chang Shumei and Mr. Li in Nirvana in Fire. So as usual, we will learn one sentence, one paragraph today. And as you can see on the screen, the content is it's very few, not so long sentence. Okay, so it's very simple. Following yesterday's content, today's content is D. That is called newborn. There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? So okay, actually there is a verb after to has been omitted. If we add it, so it should be how much more for the bone marrow to regrow. And here, I think our translator in it avoid to the replication of the regrow. So regrow here is just omitted. Sorry, I need to check how to say it. Sorry, let me check. Yesterday we just learned it in the Charities Act. So is there anyone remember that vocabulary? It means repeat, reduplication, duplication. Ah, yes, duplication. In order to avoid duplication, so the verb regrow has been omitted here in this sentence. How much more for the bone marrow to regrow? Okay. So in this paragraph, I just listed one vocabulary, skins. Yeah, skins. So let's check it together.
Skin.
Yeah, okay. Skin, it means the layer of tissue that covers the body. Skin. The skin, okay, skin. It also means the outer layer of some fruits and vegetables, skin. Okay, skin.
Skin.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so since there is not so many new vocabularies in this sentence, so I think we can just hear it in the Google translation and then we follow it to read and recite it.
Does it called newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow to? Does it called newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow to? Does it called newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow to? Does it called newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow to? Does it called newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow to? Does it called newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow to?
Okay, so let's follow it. I will follow it first. Does it called newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow to? Does it cause the newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? So, okay, now it's your time to practice to read and recite this paragraph. So, okay, first, Aju, please read it.
Good afternoon, Daisy.
Good afternoon, Aju.
Yes,
Yeah, read it, please.
Yes. D. Does it call newborn? There is much pain for skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? Thank you.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for your wonderful reading. Okay, Virtue, please recite it directly.
Yes, good afternoon, teacher.
Yeah, good afternoon.
D. Does it cause newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? Thank you.
Yes, wonderful, fabulous. Thank you so much. Next one, Jim, please read it.
Okay, good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Jim.
Okay. D. Does it cause newborn? There's much pain for the skin to grow. How much more for the bone marrow too?
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. Thank you for leading. Lydia, please read it.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Lydia.
There doesn't cause newborn. There's much pain for the skin to grow. How much more for the bone marrow too?
Yeah, you're amazing. Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Manju, please read it.
Yes. Does it prove the newborn? There is much pain for the skin to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too?
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Manju. Okay, next one, Alva, read and recite it. Alva.
Okay, yes, thank you. D. Does it cause newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? Now recite D. Does it cause newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Alva. Okay, I'll follow you to read and recite it. Does it cause the newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? Okay, recite. Does it cause the newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? Yeah, that's it. So next one, Aju, recite it, please.
Yeah. D. Does it bone? No. D. Does it called newborn? There's much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? Thank you.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, Manju, please recite it.
Yes. D. Does it cause the newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too.
Right, exactly, perfect. Yes, yes. Thank you. Lydia, please recite or read the content from yesterday. Yeah, please.
Yes, thank you, teacher. Furthermore, do his words can be changed. The way he speaks cannot.
Right, exactly. Thank you. Wonderful. Thank you. Andrew, please read and recite today's content.
Good afternoon, Daisy.
Good afternoon, Andrew. Yes, please.
Okay. B. Does it cause newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow to reside? Does it cause bone? does it cause newborn? This is much for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too?
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, Aju, recite it.
Yeah, once again.
Yeah, once again, please.
D. Does it cold? Does it cold newborn? Does it cold newborn? There is much for the skins to regrow. How much for the bone marrow too? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe you can check the sentence again and try to recite it. There is much pain. There is much pain.
There is cold newborn. There is cold newborn.
Does it called newborn? There is much pain.
Newborn. Does it cold newborn?
There is much pain.
There is much pain. Pain. There is much pain. There is much pain for the skin to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too?
Yes.
Thank
exactly.
you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Aju. So anyone else? Okay, Manju, please recite the content from yesterday, please. Just do it.
Yes. Furthermore, though his voice to be kind.
Furthermore, though his voice can be changed.
Sorry,
once
sorry,
again.
Yes,
you can try again. Try again.
Furthermore, though his voice to be changed, the way he speaks cannot. Thank you.
Yeah. Furthermore, though his voice can be changed.
Can be changed. Okay.
Again. Yeah. Try again.
Furthermore, though his voice can be changed. The way he speaks cannot. Thank you.
Right, exactly, perfect. Thank you. So I will read this topic until someone types 8 or 9 on the screen. Okay. Because we still have like 60 minutes. Okay. Mr. Tang Shumei and Mr. Lin in Nirvana in Fire. The up-to-date Dharma talk of the advisor. W. am satisfied with such kind of my students who are obedient and hardworking. In the same way that the Buddhists would also be satisfied with such kind of those else. The kind mentor, absolutely. M. I feel I'm like the one in the drama Nirvana in Fire, who will immediately talk nonsense when seeing Mr. Nie wearing white hair. Why are you in white hair? W continues. Yesterday, I talked to the kind mentor about my confusion and others on this. What is the white hair? Nobody knows it. The kind mentor, we're talking about Mr. Fournier with the whole body in white hair, the husband of Dong Xia. When he's caught, he's supposed to be a white man. This is not a big deal. Okay. A Jew, recite the content from yesterday. Yeah, recite the content on 45, page 45. Yes, please.
Yes, thank you. Furthermore, his voice can be changed. The way he speaks cannot. Thank you.
Right, exactly. Thank you. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, so I'll continue to read. I think we're going to page 10. However, you are too much a playboy who are always naughty. While for Mr. Chang Shumei, it attracts his attention because he experienced it previously. He has also been poisoned by this and knows about it. Until now, his attention has been driven by it for several times. However, how could it be for the Prince Jim to get his attention to it? Just to catch up a white man, a white ball can please you in such a degree. How could it be for you to succeed? You have no more energy to do anything serious, but just play with yourself all day long. W. The man in the cage isn't the real Fournier. He has not recognized Chang Shumei, has he? His eyes become red as if he wanted to take people as food. May consoled him and let him calm down. He did not attack people. Is it possible for him to recognize May? Why did he calm down? However, the appearance of May has been changed completely. Okay. Ju, please continue to recite the content from the day before yesterday. Yeah, please.
Yes. The kind mental nodded. Yep, something cannot be changed. Such as the air, the way he achieved looks at something. Thank you.
Right, perfect. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Okay, Manju would also like to recite this paragraph. Manju, please.
Yes. The fundamental noted. Yep, something cannot be changed. Such is the air. The way he or she looks at something. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Manju. Perfect. Okay, Ine, please. Which paragraph would you like to read?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe from today's okay.
Okay.
So, does it called newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Thank you for your...
How much more for the bone marrow too? Okay, thank you. So I will go ahead for the reading from maybe September the 7th. Okay.
Yes, September. So can you read after
down?
Yeah, after no upside down, because after
yeah, I
you
see.
Yeah, okay. Huang Li and
Lily
okay,
and after you. Okay. After
yes,
Lily and after
right.
you. Okay, I will do it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your understanding.
Okay,
Lily, please.
Okay. Does it called newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? Okay. Does it called newborn? There is much for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too?
Yeah, thank you. Exactly. Thank you. Okay, next one. Aju, please recite the Queen's value for us.
Yeah, thank you. Goodwill is better than resentment. Tolerance is better than revenge. Compassion is better than anger. Thank you.
Right, exactly. Thank you. Manju, please.
Yes, recited. Goodwill is better than resentment. Tolerance is better than revenge. Compassion is better than anger.
Yes, perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So, okay, Ini, are you still there?
Yes, I'm waiting for.
Oh, thank you.
September the 10th. September the 7th. Okay. September the 7th. September the 7th.
7th. Okay, here.
So you found it?
Yes.
Thank you so much for your service. Okay, so I will do it. Well, it is hard to comprehend all this within one drama completely. How much more harder for the Buddhist sutras. Okay, as he explained to me just now, Mr. May checked Miss Nian's hand, while Miss Nian did not notice that it matters. The commenter, it can be confirmed from Miss Nian's bracelet. His name on it. When the emperor asked it to examine Changsu Mei, was there any result? Why was no trace of him? Should the bracelet have been taken off too? The commenter, the appearance had been completely changed from Chen Ling's 2 treatments to Feng Nie. It is known that Mei accepted one and Nie accepted the other. Mei agreed to take the treatment inside out, because the poison had been in the bone marrow. The drug should be taken and dissolved into the bone marrow. Then the bones regrow from inside out. In that way, the appearance has to be changed completely. Goodwill is better than resentment. Tolerance is better than revenge. Compassion is better than anger. The commenter nodded. Yep, something cannot be changed, such as the air, the way he or she looks at something. Furthermore, though his voice can be changed, the way he speaks cannot. Does it call newborn? Does it call rebirth? Maybe rebirth better, right? Does it call rebirth? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? So that's all for the. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for wonderful reading.
I'm familiar with all the contents, although I translated by myself, but I became unfamiliar with it. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
That's all.
Okay.
Thank you, Daisy.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Ini. Okay. So we still have 5 minutes left, so I will continue to read the content. Just now, I have read on page 18. Okay, let me go ahead. The kind mentor nodded. Yeah, something cannot be changed, such as the air, the way he or she glances. Furthermore, though his voice can be changed, the way he speaks cannot. W. So he recognized Chang Shumei at that time, the kind mentor. Instead of recognizing out him, Mr. Nie has had a familiar feeling to Mr. May from the way May looks at him. However, Nie was not sure because the appearance of May had been changed completely. He just has the feeling because the way May behaves was so familiar to him. He just thought to himself, who is he on earth? Did I forget something? He's so familiar to me, and how could I forget? Even if I forget something, I would make it clear. Therefore, this is not recognizing, but the familiarity. In reality, the familiarity will drive something to happen. For example, you will be set in your ways next life if you do not cut off the habits of your great hatred, ignorance, arrogance, and doubt. When meeting in next life, the two will recognize you out of your ways, your habits. They can feel the familiarity of you. Wow, he has the same habits on food with me. We're both fond of this together. This is triggered by habits. This kind of habit of familiarity will be carried over to next life. Due to some afflictions, a common interest, a common hobby, common words, or common thoughts arise. Because of a common illness, it would be also called common karma. This feeling of familiarity is also there. W. Wow, it is hard to comprehend all this within one drama completely. How much harder for Buddhist sutras? As you explained to me just now, Mr. May checked Miss Ne's hand. Why Mr. Ne did not notice that? It matters. The kind mentor, it can be confirmed from Mr. Ne's bracelet. A bracelet has name on it. W. When the emperor asked to examine Chang Shumei, was there any result? Why was no trace of him? Should the bracelet have been taken off too? The kind mentor, the appearance had been completely changed. From Chen Ning's 2 treatments to Feng Nie. It is known that Mei accepted one and Nie accepted the other. Mei agreed to take the treatment inside out because the poison has been in the bone marrow. The drug should be taken and dissolved into the bone marrow. Then the bones regrow from inside out. In that way, the appearance has to be changed completely. Yeah, okay. Goodwill is better than resentment. Tolerance is better than revenge. Compassion is better than anger. The kind mentor nodded. Yep, something cannot be changed, such as the air, the way he or she looks at something. Furthermore, though his voice can be changed, the way he speaks cannot. D. Does it call the newborn? There is much pain for the skins to regrow. How much more for the bone marrow too? Yeah, so I have finished my reading. So thank you so much. I think that's all for today, for today's lecture. Thank you for being with me, and I'm glad and delighted to study with all of you together. So see you next week and have a nice weekend. Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Daisy.